Now on CoastTV News.
Clouds are increasing across Delmarva this morning with rain to our west. Some of that rain gets in here tonight. I'll track it on a future cast and let you know just how much to expect coming up.
More money for building, the latest about the pricey Rehoboth Beach Patrol project.
Government-elect appointments just over 2 months from his inauguration. We have the first positions announced by Matt Meyer.
Parking money in Milton, the options being reviewed, and how close is the town to having a paid parking policy?
This is CoastTV News Today.
It is Thursday, November 14th, 2024. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning. I'm Paige Marley. Thanks for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour.
Yeah, 2 weeks from today, Paige. You know what we're talking about? We're talking turkey.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about my birthday.
2 weeks plus 1 day is Paige's birthday.
Is it? It's the week before Thanksgiving, I think.
Oh, it's next week.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I don't know either.
Our calendars are askew. So I got a lot going on. We got the holiday for Paige's birthday,
yes,
which a lot of people I know have off for that.
Yes.
And then a lot of other people have off for Thanksgiving.
I actually don't know when my birthday is. We'll check. That wasn't a you thing. That was like a me really not
Okay.
knowing thing. So maybe it is. But
I think
Bob,
it is next week.
Bob, do you know when it is?
Your birthday? I think it's next week.
I think it is too.
I'm just getting my day planner together here. Paige's birthday is on the 22nd. I know that's a Friday, and then I know Thanksgiving's on a Thursday. Okay, all right. All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Delmarva. We got the day planner figured out. All right, we've got clouds increasing this morning, and that's keeping us a little warmer than yesterday. We're in the 40s, 30s inland, but you can see the thickening clouds building in from the west, and even some rain across areas of western North Carolina, up through West Virginia and the Ohio Valley. This is nice to see. This is running into dry air. Some of it will kind of get whittled away, but I think some of it will be moving in as we go through the overnight. It's chilly inland into the low 40s, but we're not freezing as we have 42 in Salisbury and Georgetown and 50s at the coast right now. Winds are easterly at the coast, but lighter inland. So we'll be thickening up the clouds today and a slow warm up, low 50s mid-morning by noon, mid 50s. And I think we're only about 57, 58 for a high this afternoon as those clouds thicken. And then after sunset, we'll see that rain building in. So have the umbrella handy. Don't think you'll need it today with the overcast skies and the cool conditions. More on the rain and a drier and warmer weekend forecast a little bit later in the newscast.
Thank you, Bob. This morning, work is expected to continue in Rehoboth Beach for the city's new beach patrol station. City officials say it is on track to be ready for the 2025 summer season. However, the construction is coming with a pretty hefty price tag.
Oof, all right. CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber is live at the site of the new beach patrol. Elisa, the city's continuing to talk about ways to fund this project.
Ben Page, I'm currently on Baltimore Avenue in Rehoboth Beach, and this is where the new beach patrol is currently being built. And as you can see right behind me, the construction is currently underway and has been underway since September 2023. And now it may not look like much right now, but according to the city's plans, this beach patrol building will be 2 stories high with public facilities on the first floor and then beach patrol facilities on the top floor. And some major improvements that are going into this beach patrol that are different from the original one that was here is there will be updated restrooms, changing rooms, and overall just more area for lifeguards to work. And now back in April, this project actually hit a bump in the road when, according to the city, construction workers hit hard soil when putting the supporting wooden piles into the ground, which caused construction to pause. Originally, the project was supposed to cost $4.9 million, but the city reported in July the project was $550,000 over budget due to challenges. Now the city is looking at spending a total of $5.5 million on the project. And on Friday, commissioners are going to look at spreading the new cost of the beach patrol over a several-year period instead of paying it in 2 budget cycles, which was originally proposed. Back to you.
Thank you, Lisa Weber in Rehoboth Beach. So what is next in the immediate future of this project? We have a big step to talk about, and it takes place in just a few days. It'll be on Monday the 18th. The concrete slab for the second floor will be poured, and that will almost entirely close off the first floor. A topping ceremony is expected sometime in January.
The Delaware State Fire Marshal will continue to investigate the cause of that fire after multiple fire departments battled that blaze in western Sussex County. First responders saying crews found a trailer engulfed in flames and spreading to a nearby house on Dillard's Road. It's in an area between Seaford and Laurel. It took over 2 hours to put out, and it was turned over to the State Fire Marshal's office for more investigation.
This morning, Delaware State Police continuing the search for a man they say was involved in a road rage incident. This was in Georgetown on Tuesday. And according to state police, it was just before noon when the driver had a near collision with a Chevrolet Silverado. It was near Johnson Road and Gravel Hill Road. The man driving the Silverado allegedly followed the victim and pointed a handgun at them. He then drove off on Zoar Road and troopers could not find him. His truck is described as a white Chevrolet Silverado with a truck bed cover.
In Lewis, there's a debate over home-based businesses. It includes everything from the number of employees they can have to the hours they can operate. One woman who wants to run a dog grooming business in her Lewis basement sparked the Lewis Planning Commission to create a specific subcommittee. The subcommittee is currently reassessing all of its regulations, so we went to Lewis to hear what people think about this. Here's what one woman told CoastTV.
They want to keep their house. They don't want to be homeless. Yeah. So they figure out a way, something that they're good at, something that they really enjoy, and they can make a business out of it. And they ought to be given the opportunity to do that.
Now, the subcommittee is considering what type of businesses would be allowed in homes, when they can operate, and how it would impact neighbors. And
this brings us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know what is your biggest concern about home businesses in neighborhoods?
Ooh, got some spread it out here of the options. So 35% of you increased traffic, 28% of you have no concern. All right, perfect. 25% of you too many visitors, and 12% noise complaints. I would say it depends on the business.
We were talking about that before we went on the air, and I think that's right. Depends on if there's odors related to the business or
noise.
Is it just an in-home, right?
Right, definitely. So I guess it all depends, but if you haven't voted and you have some, opinions, go ahead, go to coasttv.com. Actually, if you have no opinion either, because there's no concern option, you can vote on our website or our app.
New this morning, Milton could be taking the next step in having some form of paid parking. Today, the Finance Committee could take action on a proposal that would add a $1 fee to businesses that host ticketed events like Milton Theater. The town claims the fee would essentially be reimbursement for spending up to $500,000 on more parking. It's important to note here that Milton recently approved a 33% property tax increase in its fiscal year 2025 budget. In September, we reported that the Finance Committee had a December 2nd deadline to report its findings to Town Council.
And for more information on the theater's concerns and what other businesses could be hit with this fee, just go visit our website, coasttv.com.
Sussex County Planning and Zoning Commission is considering a potential expansion on the development of Anchor's Run. It's off of Beaver Dam Road in Lewis, and the expansion would add another 91 lots to the subdivision. Also pickleball courts that would be behind some of the homes in the neighborhood. Parker Nolan lives in one of the homes that could be impacted by the expansion.
Now you have an entire section of people who are impacted by this in a corner of the subdivision, and it's just unfortunate. If a developer says they're going to do something, do what they say they're going to do. That's it. Do what you say and say what you do.
When the discussion was deferred, the Planning and Zoning Commission will discuss it at their next meeting.
Making a walk to the beach easier and safer, it's part of the goal for the Milford Slaughter Beach Shared Use Path Feasibility Project. This study is looking at how a shared use path could connect Milford to Slaughter Beach so that people could walk or ride over to the lovely surf and sand. It's all part of the push to encourage what's called ecotourism. The study is being funded by a U.S. Department of Transportation grant.
Happening today, a new police accountability committee meeting again in Ocean View. This meeting offers a chance for people there to talk with police from the town and other coastal communities like Dewey Beach, South Bethany, and Fenwick Island about public safety.
Delaware Governor-elect Matt Meyer is revealing the names of 3 people who will lead key roles in his incoming administration. Vanessa Phillips, the current Newcastle County Chief Administrative Officer, will be Meyer's Chief of Staff. Wilson B. Davis will be the Chief Legal Counsel. In 2019, Davis was appointed as the county attorney for Newcastle County, and Evelyn Waters Brady, who currently serves on the Delaware Democratic Party's 12th Representative District Committee, will be the transition director.
Now taking a live look at the White House. It's hard to see it. It is there in the middle of your screen, folks, and that is where the former and current presidents met on Wednesday. It was a busy day for Donald Trump as he met with Republicans in Congress and also made more cabinet appointments.
NBC's Bree Jackson shows us those and how Republicans are poised to take control of both chambers of Congress.
Do everything we can to make sure you're coming.
President Biden welcoming President-elect Trump back to the White House.
Well, Mr. President-elect and former President and Donald, congratulations.
The president pledging a smooth transition, something Trump refused to do when he lost in 2020, but is now taking a softer tone.
Thank you very much. And politics is tough, and it's in many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today.
The president-elect is moving quickly to fill key White House roles. His latest choices include Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence, despite a lack of experience, and Congressman Matt Gaetz for Attorney General. Gaetz played a key role in the historic move to oust former Republican Congressman Kevin McCarthy from the speakership.
I didn't like the way he handled the squabble with Speaker McCarthy. I think it was. I thought it was unnecessary. I thought it was divisive. I think that the conference suffered.
I'll say this, everyone who served with him will tell you he's one of the most intelligent members of Congress. He's an accomplished attorney.
Gaetz is among the Trump picks that will need Senate confirmation. Democrats are raising alarms.
This feels like a red alert moment for democracy. There were a lot of people, both my colleagues in the Senate and voters in this country, who didn't believe Trump when he said that he was going to turn the Department of Justice into an arm of the White House.
President-elect Trump's return to Washington, bringing a handshake inside the Oval Office and concerns on Capitol Hill. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Happening tonight, first place in the NFC East on the line when the Eagles host Washington. The Birds are coming off a win against the Cowboys, and at 7-2, they have a half-game lead over the Burgundy and Gold. Washington lost a heartbreaker against the Steelers in Week 10. This is a big game with plenty of implications. Kickoff at the field in South Philly, set for some time after 8:15.
All right, go Commanders, and we're just getting started on Coast TV News today.
Yeah, Paige, coming up, creating cat shelters, how Humane Animal Partners is making an effort to provide help to feral cats.
Also ahead, Georgetown Circle Safety. We're telling you about what improvements were approved by the town and if those upgrades could be implemented at more streets in the area.
And two different organizations, one mission, helping those in need. That's the goal of this week's Coastal Connections. We'll show you that and much more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on Coast TV.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division like myself in cabinetry to ensure that you have the best product to fit your needs. And your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
It was very important to find somebody that was knowledgeable in the whole picture, the cabinetry, the appliances, and the countertop. We are delighted with the outcome.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Have you lost a loved one to suicide? You are not alone. I lost my teenage son to this heartbreaking tragedy.
And I lost my veteran dad, who faced his struggles alone in silence.
We're here as part of the Jesse Clump Memorial Fund's Loss Team, providing support to suicide loss survivors.
We understand this complicated grief. We are here to meet, talk, or text whenever you need.
Remember, you are not alone.
Call us at 410-726-3090.
Together we can heal and find hope again.
DSN Plus is more action. 4 additional live stream games every weeknight and full replays on demand. DSN Plus is more local. 5 live games every weeknight, showcasing high school showdowns and regional rivalries across Delmarva. DSN Plus is more access. Watch on your mobile devices, and remember, DSN is still free over the air and on cable. But get more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Coming up, Drew's talking to Yellowstone star Kelly Riley. She's taking us inside the hit show's brand new season. And Gayle King reveals some of Oprah's favorite things.
Thursday at noon on Coast TV.
We're approaching a holiday that's all about food, Thanksgiving. But as delicious as it is for some, others simply don't have enough to eat. Coast TV News reporter Zakia Jennings introduces us to 2 organizations who saw a need and met it, and as their partnership grows, in this week's Coastal Connections, she shows us, so do their donations.
stacking boxes on a cart? It's these boxes that Jen Quigley, who manages the emergency food pantry at Christian Storehouse in Millsboro, says is helping to heal her community.
When we help somebody else, we get out of ourselves. And so that's what makes this place so special. So special.
But serving the community can't be done alone. That's why the Indian River Land Company, a real estate agency, is hosting its 3rd annual food drive with all donations going to the Christian Storehouse.
We saw a need for people in the community that were struggling with hunger, and we thought what a great way to reach out to the Christian Storehouse and say, what can we do to help?
The donation drive began November 1st and wraps up on November 18th with the goal of having a huge donation right before Thanksgiving. The real estate agency is accepting canned goods, water, and non-perishable items. Lynn says every year they strive to donate more than the previous year.
My goal for this year was to fill half of our lobby here, and we're getting pretty darn close, and we've got a week left, so hopefully we'll meet our goal.
A real estate agency and a religious organization with more in common than you might think.
With the donations from the Indian River Land Company and your donations as well, those working here at the Christian Storehouse are able to pack bags just like this so they can continue to serve their community. In Millsboro, I'm Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Welcome to the brand new Baths by Spicer Brothers showroom. Experience the future of bathroom remodeling. Baths by Spicer Brothers is Delmarva's exclusive BCI Elite dealer, offering more selections, styles, and colors, including options like the laser etched tile pattern system. Made in the USA, built for beauty and performance, our baths are durable, mold resistant, and guaranteed for life.
With no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2026, you have no reason to wait.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
Make sure your neighborhood feels like home with landscaping and property services by Herker Property Maintenance. We combine science and art to create and maintain the landscape masterpiece you've always dreamed of. We can handle the largest developments and commercial properties all over and provide a consistent data evaluation to keep your property perfectly maintained. Clean, innovative, fast, reliable, from landscaping to pavement services and everything in between. Take an innovative approach with Herker Property Maintenance.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll.
You can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together we can make the holidays this year a special one.
Solo Cup Saturday night with me, Jared, 7 to 9 every Saturday on Coast Country, 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Midshore Recyclers Incorporated.
Listen to Big 107.7, Delmarva's classic rock station.
We're approaching 5:19, and you are now looking live at Lewis, the lights along the canal on a cold Thursday morning, Bob, but we actually have some rain to talk about.
We actually do, Matt. We already have those clouds in place right now, and those clouds acting as a blanket, too, preventing our temperatures from really bottoming out this morning. We're in the 40s, but those clouds thicken up today, and we have a chance of rain tonight. Scattered to widespread rain is possible tonight into early Friday. Then it dries out for the weekend and much of early next week, and then another chance of rain, perhaps, maybe scattered to widespread showers are possible as we go into Wednesday and Wednesday night into the end of next week. So at least the rain chances are increasing. Here are the temperatures out the door with the cloud cover. 40s inland, so a far cry from yesterday's frosty temperatures. And we've got 50s at the coast, 51 Rehoboth Bethany Beach at 52. We've got an onshore flow there, an easterly wind with a light breeze inland. And with that onshore flow, coastal flood advisory for Kent and Sussex counties. That's until noon on Friday, especially at time of high tide. Watch for some inundation inundation, maybe up to a foot, and a coastal flood advisory for Accomack and Worcester County too until Friday 1 p.m. You can see the clouds thickening up. We've got low clouds moving off the ocean, then mid to high level clouds moving in from the west. So that's going to mean a cloudy day. And we have the rain breaking out just west of Pittsburgh now through West Virginia into the Carolinas as well. High pressure still in place, so that's going to dry out some of this rain, but low pressure will continue to move our way, and some of that rain will make it in here as we go into the overnight hours. So let's track it out on Futurecast. We have the clouds today, slowly rising temperatures. By noon, we're into the mid-50s, right around 57, 58 should be the high, around 2:30 with the clouds thickening up. Then the rain builds in this evening with showers lighter to the north, I think a little heavier and steadier to the south. Here's 10 p.m. showing some of the rain, and that's good to see the rain through 1 a.m. and then 4 a.m. Still some scattered showers, and even around drive time tomorrow for the commute, maybe a few scattered showers. Otherwise, things do start to dry out. I think we'll see some peaks of sun later in the morning and then more sunshine in the afternoon as a wind shift to the northwest, and it's chilly with temperatures into the 50s and then falling into the 40s. Here's one model's depiction of the rain, maybe about 2/10 to 3/10 of an inch of rain, but another model has backed off of that, just a few hundredths across areas of Delaware, higher amounts to the south. So maybe about a 10 to 3/10 of an inch of rain. As that onshore flow continues, that's why we could see a little bit of coastal flooding. Then those winds do shift to the northwest as we go into Friday, and it's cool. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 56 today. We've got some of that rain tonight. Friday, it does dry out, 58, and then 60s into the weekend, and still mild and dry into the early to middle part of next week. Umbrella giveaway winner today is Clay Monroe from Lewis. Congratulations, Clay, on your umbrella, which you can probably use tonight, and that is from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Thank you, Bob. Plans to stop drivers from crashing into the Georgetown Circle are moving forward. The Georgetown Council will be adding extra safety measures to the circle. These ideas include replacing the one-way sign with black and white arrows, adding 15 miles an hour advisory signs to all sides of the four-way circle, also adding blinking lights to these roundabout signs and to increase awareness, and enhancing those bollards by adding cement and making them stronger.
Pedestrian safety is number one factor on almost everything we do, so we want to make sure we maintain that, the safety, and keep the Marine public happy.
And the town plans on adding all these changes within the coming weeks. Now on the North Bedford Street, flashing lights will be red and blue. They'll be on at night and will be used for any drivers going over the speed limit. If these lights work to slow down traffic, there might be plans to add these to other streets as well.
Up next, creating cat shelters, how severe weather in Sussex County impacts the cats without homes, and what is being done to help them. Stay with us on Coast TV News today.
Scoops and scores and Friday night lights. Football coverage like you've never seen before. Live games of the night every Friday night with the pre, half, and post-game shows. Plus, we'll take you around Delmarva for the latest real-time scores during Friday Night Lights. Tune in to the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app every Friday night this fall season. Scoops and scores and Friday Night Lights, only on DSN and the DSN app.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in appliances, to ensure that you not only get the best product for your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
It's always fun bringing clients into Delmarva Design Center. No matter how much they want to spend, there's always an option for people to pick something that they like.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new, clinically proven Legzercise Pro. the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural drug-free way.
After using Lasercise for a week, I felt like I wanted to go for a walk again without pain like I used to.
Lasercise Pro's patented walking simulator propulsion technology moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home.
It's helped with the swelling and the pain. The tingling feeling is gone.
Call right now and order your very own Lasercise Pro, the clinically proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call now.
Listen to Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. We are Delmarva proud.
On your screen, we're showing you the shelters that the Humane Animal Partners gave to people in Rehoboth Beach on Wednesday. HAP says feral cat colonies continue to grow in Sussex County, and as winter is approaching, the cold conditions can be deadly in some cases. CoastTV spoke with the organization about what went into these shelters.
It is insulated and filled with straw, and then the lids are zip tied down so that again, it's not necessarily for you to have to feed or clean.
It's really, really important. Here in Sussex County, it gets very windy in the wintertime, and cats can usually find a place to get out of the cold, but it's the wind that really bothers them the most.
And for people who missed this event on Wednesday, you can find a Google sign-up form, and that can be found on CoastTV.com.
Holiday season is here, the most wonderful time of the year for many, but it can be a sad time for others. And that's where Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign can help bring Christmas spirit to everyone. But we need your support to help make that happen.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments for their cherished little ones.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help, but we need your support to make it happen. All of the money you donate goes to local nonprofit organizations which give gifts to children this holiday season.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva because WBOC covers all administrative costs.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge by donating at least $1,000. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
And you can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together, we can make the holidays this year a special one.
And we are joined again by First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey. Bob, we are working on a cloudy day today.
We are. That's not necessarily a bad thing this time of year. You kind of like a cloudy fall day. It makes it feel kind of cozy out there. And on the beaches, we're looking at temperatures pretty steady in the mid-50s for Ocean City with cloudy skies today. The same with Fenwick Island, around 57 for noon. So that'll be it pretty much for the highs. For Lewis, you're into the 50s today with thickening clouds. And Rehoboth, we're into the mid-50s. UV index is low. Waves around 3 to 5 feet. Maybe a little bit of flooding in those vulnerable spots at high tide. Cambridge cloudy. You're going to see rain developing, I think, by this evening. So keep that in mind. Grab the umbrella. And Crisfield, too, you're going to be seeing rain this evening. And that continues into the overnight, but it dries out for the weekend. Much more in your forecast coming up in the next half hour.
Also coming up after the break, possible paid parking in Milton, why the town is considering a parking impact fee that would affect some local businesses.
Big Blaze battle. We have the effort it took to get it under control in western Sussex County.
And Rehoboth reviews funding. What could be planned for the new patrol building as the city says costs continue to rise. CoastTV News Today will be right back.
You'll be walking in a winter wonderland at Bella Terra's Garden Center this holiday season. From freshly cut Christmas trees and handmade wreaths to poinsettias and Christmas ornaments, let Bella Terra deck your halls and trim your tree. You'll love Christmas shopping at Bella Terra Garden Center as we transform into your ultimate Christmas destination. Bella Terra Landscapes and Garden Center, your Christmas tree headquarters. Bella Terra is located right off Route 16 and Ellendale, Delaware.
DSN Plus is more action. 4 additional live stream games every weeknight and full replays on demand. DSN Plus is more local. 5 live games every weeknight, showcasing high school showdowns and regional rivalries across Delmarva. DSN Plus is more access. Watch on your mobile devices, and remember, DSN is still free over the air and on cable. But get more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard has led to a lot of firsts for me. It paid for me to be the first person in my family to go to school and graduate debt-free. That education helped me get to the first day at my career, a job that I can still hold while I serve part-time. That job and the home loan benefits I got from my service helped me buy my first home. And I take pride knowing I will be the first to respond if my community ever needs me.
To learn more, visit nationalguard.com/DC.
Mondays at 5 on Big 1077. It's time to huddle up and talk football.
We're talking touchdowns, tackles, and everything in between. From game-changing plays to the latest news around the league. We'll take a deep dive into all of the plays that made a difference. We'll see you in the end zone.
Catch the End Zone, Mondays at 5 on Big 1077. Sponsored by Tyndall's Casual Furniture.
Now on CoastTV News.
Clouds are increasing across Delmarva with rain building into our west. Some of that rain gets here tonight. I'll track it on Futurecast and let you know just how much to expect coming up.
Financing the new Rehoboth Beach Patrol building, but why the project is costing more than originally planned.
Awaiting expansion decisions, that's the situation for development in Lewis. What's planned and when we can expect the next action?
Paid parking plans. Milton is looking at options. How close is the town in going forward with any of them?
This is CoastTV News Today.
November 14th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
Time is 5:31. And if you were with us last half hour, thank you for that. Just want to confirm here. Paige, your birthday is next week.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know it's my own day or whatever, but I was all messed up.
Well, you've had a lot going on this calendar year.
There's been too much. So shout out to you and for Bob for remembering when my birthday is. I might have just gone through November without it.
Well, I have a traditional gift that I still have to buy you, but
that is true. I need to remember for that. That's a good point. But Bob, you didn't remember, and what do you think the weather's going to be? Good day to go outside, party a little?
Party a little? Well, that's entirely up to you, but we're looking at cloudy skies for sure this morning, and those clouds keeping our temperatures a little warmer than they have been. So instead of 30s, we're in the low 40s from Salisbury to Seaford and Milton. Along the coast right now, a little warmer, lower 50s from Rehoboth down to Ocean City. You have an easterly breeze there with a lighter northerly wind inland, but the clouds are increasing. Low clouds from the east amidst a high-level clouds from the west is keeping us basically overcast, and we have rain on the radar back to our west, about to move into Pittsburgh down to Roanoke, Virginia. And this will continue to move to the east today. Some of this will dry up, but I think some of it will get in here as we go into this evening. So Futurecast has the clouds increasing. Grab the umbrella if you're not getting home till later this evening, as temperatures are cool today into the mid to upper 50s by 3 o'clock. And then by 6, you start to see the rain building in from the west, and that will overspread the area. So on the drivecast this morning, I gave it the green light, cloudy and chilly. And then I think the showers will develop sometime after sunset. So that's after about 5 o'clock, and we'll continue more on that and how much rain we could see a little bit later in the newscast.
Bob, thank you. Now, although the Rehoboth Beach Patrol Station is on track to be ready for summer 2025, the construction has a hefty price tag.
Yeah, and Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber is live at the construction site of the new Beach Patrol as the city is continuing to talk about ways to pay for the extra cost of the project. Good morning, Elisa.
Good morning, Matt and Paige. Yeah, currently I'm standing on Baltimore Avenue in Rehoboth Beach, where this new Beach Patrol building is currently being built. And now this new project has been a hot topic in Rehoboth Beach for a couple of years now. And construction on the project began back in September 2023. And some of the new improvements that this new building will have is, one, it will be 2 stories. The previous building was only 1 story. So on the first floor, it's going to be the main areas for people to go to, like restrooms, changing areas. And then the top floor is is going to be all of the beach patrol facilities. And now a major part of this project was giving lifeguards more rooms to operate, but also updating some of those facilities for everyone who comes to Rehoboth Beach during the summertime. And now back in April, according to the city, this project experienced a bit of a hiccup and it actually had to pause construction after some construction workers hit hard soil when they were putting the wood beams into the ground. And originally the project was supposed to cost $4.9 million, but the city reported in July the project was $550,000 over budget due to subsurface challenges. Now the city is looking at spending $5.5 million on the whole project. And we spoke with someone who lives in Rehoboth Beach who says he wishes the money was actually spent elsewhere.
I just think there wasn't that much wrong with the old one, and I think they should have gave the lifeguards raises instead of, just spending more of our tax money.
And on Friday, the commission is going to talk about spreading the new cost of the beach patrol over a few-year period instead of over 2 budget cycles as it was originally proposed. Back to you.
All right, Elisa, thank you so much. Now here's what's scheduled to happen next for this project. It'll be in just a few days on Monday, the 18th. The concrete slab for the second floor will be poured. That will almost entirely close off the first floor. A topping ceremony is expected to happen sometime in January.
Delaware State Fire Marshal's office working to determine the cause of a Tuesday night fire in western Sussex County as several fire departments battled the trailer there. We're showing you some of the images of that as the crews found a camper fully in flames near a home and the fire was spreading into the house. The situation required at least 5 separate fire departments to help put it out. It took over 2 hours, and the area we're seeing here is between Laurel and Seaford. We do not have any reports of injuries.
New this morning, Milton's Finance Committee will be taking another look at a proposed parking impact fee. According to the Finance Committee, the proposal would add a $1 fee to businesses that host ticketed events like the Milton Theater. The town says the fee would essentially reimburse the town for spending up to $500,000 on more parking. It's important to note, though, that Milton recently already approved a 33% property tax increase in its fiscal year 2025 budget. In September, we reported that the Finance Committee had a December 2nd deadline to report its findings to Town Council.
Making a walk to the beach easier and safer. It's part of the goal for the Milford-Slaughter Beach Shared Use Path Feasibility Project. The study is going to look at how a shared use path could connect Milford to Slaughter Beach so that people could walk or ride over to that part of surf and sand. It's in the hopes to push what is called ecotourism. The study is being funded by the U.S. Department of Transportation.
The Anchors Run neighborhood in Lewis is looking to expand. The project plans to add even more space for housing, making progress, and that was one of the items on the agenda at the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting Wednesday.
As CoastTV News reporter Brendan Conroy shows us, some people are not really happy about these changes.
More space for housing, more inconvenience for people who already live there.
Overall, I'm not happy about it at all.
That's how some homeowners in the Anchors Run development feel following an expansion plan that would add 356 single-family lots to the already existing subdivision. Parker Nolan lives at Anchors Run, and he's upset by one of the changes, a plan to move pickleball courts practically into his own backyard.
If a developer says they're going to do something, do what they say they're going to do. That's it. Do what you say and say what you do.
That change is rankling a few homeowners who don't want that click-clack of a ball filling the calm evening air.
Those owners are as much entitled to consideration because, in fact, it's us that are being impacted with the noise.
Meanwhile, there is another side to this story. One viewer sent an email to CoastTV upset with the delay in the project, claiming it's just a few voices holding things up, and he wants to be able to enjoy the amenities they voted for sooner rather than later. But at the moment, no decision has been made, and it's unclear when it will be.
Even though further discussion is deferred until a later date, the people that were at the meeting and those who live in this neighborhood told me they're not happy with how some of the decisions were made and that they weren't consulted too much beforehand. In Lewis, Brendan Conroy, CoastTV News.
We're now going to take a live look at the White House. That is the White House. They turn their lights off all night. It's hard to see right there, but it is in the middle of your screen. That's where the former and current presidents met on Wednesday. So new this morning, we are learning more about that meeting between President Biden and President-elect Trump at the White House. In their Oval Office meeting, the former campaign rivals shook hands. They talked about the need for a smooth transition. Biden vowed since Election Day that his administration would hand over the reins. This as Capitol Hill is divided over some of Trump's cabinet picks.
Mr. President-elect and former President and Donald, congratulations.
Thank you very much. And politics is tough, and it's in many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today.
President-elect Trump's return to Washington brought a handshake inside the Oval Office and some possible concerns, per usual, from political peers.
Got a lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Still ahead this morning, the blood bank of Delmarva is declaring a blood emergency. Why some with personal experience say those donations are so important.
Also, soccer semifinal, the Henlopen Conference teams that punched their tickets to the Delaware High School championship games.
And Milton wakes to some water issues, what the town says it found that may have contributed to the recent low pressure in the area. Stick with us on Coast TV News Today. Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on Coast TV.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back. Even if the paper is held up to the light, even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-803-0512. That's 1-800-803-0512. Or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-803-0512 now.
Turn your home into a masterpiece with Artwork Painting. Local professional painters at an affordable price.
Artwork Painting did an excellent job with our house. We were really happy with all of the pieces of work they did, the drywall work, the walls, the trim. I would definitely recommend Artwork Painting for your house.
Artwork Painting treats our customers and their homes with care, delivering quality work and experiences. Call Artwork Painting now for a free same-day estimate. Artwork Painting, keeping Southern Delaware beautiful inside and out.
Get the Coast TV News app, the latest and most up-to-date stories for your coastal community. Coastal news customized to your needs. Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices. Coast TV, our community, your news.
5:42 on this cloudy Thursday morning. Hershey Exteriors Cam 53 in Ocean City. A light breeze off the ocean. Inland areas cold, but not freezing cold like yesterday morning. We're in the low to mid 40s inland areas and 50s at the coast right now with an easterly wind there. A lighter breeze inland areas. We have the clouds that are increasing, so we'll have the clouds all day, and then the rain to the west, I think, will hold off until a little bit after sunset as we watch that rain head our way. So it's a cool, kind of a cloudy morning. Good day to head into the restaurant and get a pumpkin spice latte. How about that? Extra large, please. Yeah, it'll be kind of a chilly day. Good day for a hot beverage. Remember to call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. It's sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
New this morning, Maryland providing another fishing update for anglers. The Maryland Department of Natural Resources says that the tautog have moved into the Ocean City Inlet, while flounder, they're moving out. The agency confirms that small and largemouth bass, as well as northern pike, are still in full swing. The invasive blue catfish can be found in tidal rivers, and the agency emphasizes that now is the time to target those species.
Happening now, Milton still trying to find out what caused a water issue last week. It was in the area of Milton Park Center. Town officials say a faulty sensor was found and replaced. What caused the sensor problem, though, has yet to be determined.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good morning. Only 2 teams remain in each division of the Delaware Boys Soccer State Tournament. In the D1 semifinal, the Riders trying to make it back to the finals for the first time since 2021, taking on Del Castle. Let's get to it. No score. Joseph Honorou. Turn. The speedy striker breaks free, and draws the keeper out, but cannot finish. And we would stay scoreless headed into the break. Axel Jackson passes the ball to Honorou. The senior takes off shot. 5-0. The Riders' first goal of the night and they take the lead. Then it's the Cougars' turn. Giovanni Espinoza passes the ball to Diego Pedroza Luna. Stood up. Grant Parsons denies the ball out of bounds. Back to the Riders now. Dahani Everett whips a ball into the box, and there is Honorou on the receiving end with the back heel. The Riders up by 2. Then pressure's on for Del Castle. Pedroza Luna's shot blocked away. He gets another chance, gets a hold of it, and tries to go for the goal, but there's a force field around that cage for the CR. Final minutes, Bradley Zavala with urgency crosses for Anthony Torreira. Perez makes it sure it goes in, securing the Cougars' first and only goal of the night, but CR advances to the finals with a 2-1 victory, and the Riders play the Sallies on Saturday in the championship. In Division II state semifinals, Sussex Academy defeats Caravel 1-0. The Seahawks play St. Andrews in the state championship. That'll do it for sports. Have a great night.
And coming up today on DSN at 7, it's your game of the night. Parkside facing off against Easton in playoff football. At 11, tune in for the final score.
Okay, if you're impatient for the big movies opening later this month, there are some unusual alternatives headed to theaters this weekend, and David Daniel has that and more in today's Hollywood Minute.
The Fifth Element back on the big screen. The 1997 sci-fi action comedy starring Bruce Willis and Mila Jovovich is returning to theaters as one of Fathom Events' big screen classics, Sunday, November 17th and Wednesday, November 20th. Get your multi-pass at fathomevents.com. Theater fans are getting their own big screen treat, the classic musical Kiss Me Kate, filmed live on the London stage. The curtain rises in select theaters on Sunday, November 17th and Wednesday, November 20th. More info and tickets at kissmekatecinema.com.
I want mission-specific training, cash, and a new identity.
Have you lost your mind?
I want to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
I don't think you could beat a 90-year-old nun in an arm wrestling match.
But he does have a particular set of skills. Oscar winner Rami Malek plays a brilliant CIA cryptographer bent on revenge in The Amateur. The first trailer for the action thriller just dropped. The Amateur opens in theaters April 11th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Has it been a rough week? Could you use some cheering up? Maybe with a weekly dose of good news from CoastTV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more? Sounds good. You can sign up for all of that. CoastTV.com/sign up. You'll get a weekly dose of joy sent to your inbox on Fridays.
We're seeing a cloudy start to our Thursday, 53 in Ocean City right now, so a chilly morning, not as cold as it has been, and we're seeing lots of clouds throughout the day. Some rain expected tonight. I'll track the rain, have the amounts, and have more on a dry and warmer weekend in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
Calling all comic collectors, anime lovers, gamers, and pop culture fans, make your way to Ocean City Comic Con December 14th and 15th at the Roland E. Powell Convention Center, featuring over 200 vendors, artists, and special guests. Plus, take a pic with your favorite comic book hero, take part in a costume contest, and so much more. Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday 11 to 4. Tickets start at $10 with discounts in costume or donating a non-perishable food item. For more info, go to oceancitycomiccon.com.
You need to lose weight, but you hate lugging out that big blender for a healthy shake. Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. Designed like this shake bottle you take to the gym, it has the motor and blades built right into the lid. Bionic Blade quickly creates smooth drinks just like the big blenders. But this is portable, so you can make a shake anywhere. Make pina coladas right by poolside. Even grind coffee beans and make a quick, refreshing iced coffee pick-me-up on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, order now and get 2 sipping lids, a second large blender container, plus the sports lid. Yours free. You'll get this entire portable blending system for just $29.99. Call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-709-7148 or go to buybionicblade.com. So call 1-800-709-7148 or you can order online at buybionicblade.com.
Local businesses are the lifeblood of our communities. When you're shopping for gifts this holiday season, please buy local. I'm Paige.
And I'm Leah from Coast Life, and we're urging you to buy from businesses on Delmarva this holiday season.
Whether it be cars, toys, or furniture.
When you shop local, you support your local community, you protect local jobs, and you strengthen the local economy.
So let's use our buying power.
Because together, we make Delmarva stronger.
Time is 5:49 on your Thursday. We're going to take a live look right now at Lewis, see what's going on there. A lot of boats hanging out there, Bob. I don't know if I would want to take a boat out today, though.
Yeah, not the best day for a pleasure cruise, but not the worst either. The winds aren't too bad. Yeah, kind of, maybe not. Maybe we'll just stay inside today. And we do have rain chances on the way. That is great news. By the way, the new drought monitor comes out today. That comes out at 8 o'clock, so that'll be interesting to see if our severe drought has eased at all. But we have more rain on the way tonight, scattered to widespread. And then we dry it out through Friday into the weekend, early next week. And then it looks like another chance of some scattered showers as we go into the middle part of next week. So definitely good news on the rain front. It's cloudy, and that's keeping us a little warmer this morning. We've got 40s from Milton up to Salisbury to Seaford, and 50s at the beaches right now, 53 in Ocean City. And we've got a light wind, an onshore wind right now, and at time of high tide could see some coastal flooding. Coastal flood advisory, Kent and Sussex counties until noon, and then farther south as well, Accomack and Worcester counties until 1 p.m. Friday. Once again, time of high tide, some roads that are vulnerable could flood, and some of those favored lower spots as well. We are looking at lots of clouds out there right now. We've got low clouds moving in from the ocean and then mid to high level clouds moving in from the west. So we're looking at a cloudy day. Great to see the rain back to our west, moving into Pittsburgh now, western parts of Virginia, into the Carolinas as well. And some of this will dry up as it moves to the east because we do have high pressure in place, but some of it will survive the trek. So I think we will be looking at that rain probably sometime after sunset. So Futurecast, let's walk you through. We've got the cloudy day. Temperatures pretty chilly, only into the mid to maybe upper 50s later today. 58 Delmar, around 58 in Long Neck, and that easterly wind making it feel pretty cool along the coast. And the rain builds in after about sunset. I think the steadier rain will be farther south with the lighter rain farther to the north. You can see we don't have hardly any rain across northern Sussex County at 10 o'clock, but the steadier rain across areas of Virginia around Salisbury. But then some of that steadier rain could make its way north as we go into Friday morning. Any lingering showers end early Friday. Otherwise, we do start to see sunshine as we go into the afternoon, and pretty breezy and chilly as we go into Friday evening. Friday night lights looks pretty cool. We're looking at, maybe about 2 to 3/10 of an inch of rain on one model and just a few hundredths on another. So basically about a 10 to a third of an inch of rain, and we'll be seeing that easterly wind turning to the north tomorrow, keeping us chilly. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. We've got the rain tonight into early tomorrow, 58 on Friday, and then for the weekend, warming up with sunshine, temperatures in the 60s, and keeping it dry into early next week and mild.
Thank you, Bob. Happening now, the blood bank of Delmarva is sounding the alarm. On Monday, the blood bank declared a blood emergency after seeing a 20% decrease in donations. The agency's marketing director, Jason Berlew, knows from personal experience how important it is that people receive these donations after beating cancer himself.
There's no way my body would have survived that length of a procedure, that traumatic of a procedure, without blood. So I received blood for that. After my 1 year of deferral, I started donating again.
And Berlew says the lack of blood donations also could hurt situations such as elective surgeries.
A cloudy start to our Thursday, and temperatures in the 40s and 50s at the beaches. It is a chilly day, a cloudy day too. We have a chance of rain tonight and then a warmer and drier weekend ahead. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next. Stay tuned.
Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers, is looking for you to help stock the shelves at the Joseph House just in time for the holidays. The annual Joseph House Food Drive is Saturday, November 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the parking lot of the Wicomico Civic Center. Please help by dropping off non-perishable food items for those in need. All food donations are accepted no matter your neighborhood. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
You push it. You try to hold them shut. but your doors won't stay closed no matter what. Introducing Ruby Monkey Magnets. Ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and drawers shut. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey, then the magnet, and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet's powerful attraction that holds tight. Monkey magnets work on most surfaces and are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, sliding closet doors, and more. Even your outdoor problems are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Call or go online now to get 8 sets of monkey magnets for only $9.99. Due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get monkey magnets at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 house pack per order. Call now.
Call 1-800-453-9032. That's 1-800-453-9032. Call or visit getmonkeymagnets.com. So call 1-800-453-9032 now.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
Christmas is around the corner. Let Paul Davis check that deck project off your list and get a free fire pit.
We'll bring the showroom to you, take measurements, and give you an estimate that day. Our AZEK composite decking looks amazing, won't fade or rot, and is maintenance-free with a lifetime warranty. From design to permitting and building, we're with you every step of the way.
Take 20% off your deck project, get a free gas fire pit, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call today.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
It's 5:55, and it's time now to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
Okay, today's coastal pet of the day is a cat who loves a good book. Look at that. On your screen right now is Chester, a 15-year-old bookworm. Now, we wonder what Chester's favorite book is. Twilight Page, perhaps?
Perhaps maybe Harry Potter, because the glasses.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
All right, Chester was submitted to us by Jennifer in Frankfurt.
All right, sounds good. Maybe if he's a big reader, he doesn't have a favorite. It's too hard to pick.
Too many.
I get that. Well, we do want to see all your pets on Delmarva. Tell us all about them. Send us photos. What are their favorite hobbies? All that stuff.
Yeah, scan the QR code at the top of your screen to submit your furry friend to Coast TV News, and then watch weekdays like you're doing now, 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
Cool. 5:56 now. Time for a look at your forecast before you go where you're going.
Yeah, Bob, today's a day that clouds continue to build throughout the day.
Yeah, you know, and I don't know about you guys, but I like days like this. In the fall, kind of cloudy, kind of cozy. Yeah, it's going to be one of those days. Grab a warm cup of coffee out the door and the umbrella as well. Not for the daytime hours. We're looking at clouds increasing and temperatures only getting up into the mid-50s. I think we're dry throughout the day. It's after sunset that I think we will start to see the rain building into the area. That will continue into Friday morning. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. We're going to dry it out on Friday, 58. Then into the weekend, warming up and looking good. Sunshine on Saturday, 63, 64 on Sunday, really warm on Monday, mild into the middle part of next week, then increasing rain chances by next Thursday and Friday. Could some tropical moisture get involved with a possible hurricane? We'll have to see about that, and then cooling down into next weekend.
Coming up at 6, ongoing efforts to finance the pricey Rehoboth Beach Patrol Station. How much the project's already increased in cost. That and more when Coast TV News Today continues.